Yo.
Yo, Debo, what's going on?
I got that Monday, Friday feeling, son, where I'm not quite sure if it's Monday because I can't get up and I can't get motivated, or if it's Friday because I should be excited as shit because the weekend's here and I'm stuck in a parallel universe kind of going bananas, bro. It's just, that's where I'm at. How you feeling, man?
Man, I am very glad it's Friday.
Okay.
I got a 3-day weekend coming up. I know, you have kids, so there's not usually a vacation from that. But I got my 3-day weekend from work, so I'm going
Roger
to
that.
be excited there. And this week in particular has been a really long week. I can't even really remember Monday,
Oh, wow.
so I am stoked for Friday. I'm glad we are here.
I'm glad to be on Friday too, man. I mean, even though the Monday feeling is still there, I mean, I know what day it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know what time it is. I know why people.
you know what it is.
I know what it is. I know what it is, man. I know about this thing. Um, but everything's good with you, man. It's good. Everything's good with me. Some people care. That's cool. What's coming up for this week on the 3Cs, man? We got a lot of C's in the show today. Give me a quick preview.
Yeah,
Dude,
the
what do you got?
rundown for the show today looks like my report card in college. It's all C's. Uh,
Try explaining that. Try explaining that to a 9-year-old in honors classes who you're trying to get A's to. Okay,
right.
and you're trying to explain to him, yeah, man. No, I mean maybe I got C's. No, yeah, but you got to get A's. No, I don't. I know it doesn't. It makes, but this is what we're gonna do. And I have
Well,
to.
I mean, here's the difference. You got to get if you want to go to college, you got to get good grades leading up to college because it makes it easier to get into the college you want to go to.
Uh huh.
Once you get into college, it really depends on what you want to do with your life after that. Like if you're going to be a doctor, you probably should get good grades
Uh huh.
still.
You're right.
But if you're going to host a podcast
Right.
and be a traveling salesman like
Sure.
myself,
Mm-hmm.
really doesn't matter if you get A's, B's, or C's.
You're okay on the elementary C level.
Yeah, I mean, as long
Basically.
as you know how to work an Excel spreadsheet and
Yeah.
answer a phone,
I mean,
like, I don't need you don't need 4 years of college to do that. I
yeah.
didn't.
No, that makes sense. But again, when you're trying to explain it to a 9-year-old and he's like, "What's college?" I'm like, okay,
Right.
hold on. Just get good grades. Just
I mean, I would just say, look at your Uncle Bob
okay.
and how well he's doing,
Yeah.
and then look at your Uncle Dude and how
Right.
stressed out he is
Okay.
until his paycheck arrives.
Right.
And one of them did better in school.
Pick one.
Yeah. You could be happy both ways,
Yeah.
but one of them is,
Yeah.
one of them has an extra comma in his bank account, one of them doesn't.
A lot of people put a lot of different perspectives on when you start to compare people, dude. So when I put Uncle Dude up against Uncle Bob, my son might start asking different questions, and
Right.
so happiness will definitely be judged in there somewhere different. You never know,
Right.
but yeah, we're gonna keep.
Oh, so the three C's
Sorry.
besides my transcripts,
There you go.
the three C's for today
Yes, sir.
are going to be Cosby,
Okay.
college,
Uh huh.
and COVID.
So a little bit of Jello, right? We're gonna start into
Little pudding pop.
Little pudding pop. We're gonna start into there. We're gonna talk about the pudding pop and what that does, and then we're gonna go into college next. Is that correct? Is the
I mean, I put these in no particular
okay?
order. If you
Well,
want to take them
no,
in that
no, it's
order,
okay.
we can.
What would you have second? College or
I had
COVID?
college.
College. Okay, we're gonna dive into sports from college, and I mean
Name, image, and likeness.
yeah, exactly. Some interesting stuff going on there with college sports. Dude's going to explain some things to me, and then we're going to dip into COVID. Evidently, it's over or it's back. We're right in between. Giving up COVID, starting a new COVID, and so we might even. You know what? We might
The
even.
sequel, COVID, the sequel.
Dude, we might even actually go to the internet and get some facts and try to double check some of this the new math on COVID.
Oh, good. I was worried you were going to say we might actually get COVID just so we can report on it.
Can I tell you a shitty story about COVID, man?
I mean, there's plenty, but sure, give me yours.
Well, mine hit home, man. Mine are close to here. I got a neighbor. As you know, I've been doing the lawn, but I've been here 8 years, and I got to be honest, man. I know just about all my neighborhood, man.
Yeah.
I'm that guy. You know me. I'm that guy. Hello, how you doing? Hi, I'll talk to you. It's fine. Hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Okay, But this neighbor, to be honest with you, was like a very early neighbor when I first got here. Sits in their garage, got a chair, older, really older, maybe in their 70s, couple, okay?
Right.
And just sweet, really, really nice. When I had brought the bus home one day, dude came over, hey, bro, got a light out, you know? They're just
Nice.
they're just looking for
Helpful.
exactly. They're just looking for a reason to pull you over, bro. And so, you know, just give you a heads up on that light, my man. The wife she walks like 6 a.m. every morning, you know. Got cancer twice, she did. And she'd come back and Dwayne, what's wrong? She'd just like just mad walking in the morning. Cancer ain't gonna mess with me, Dwayne. All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead. You know what I mean? And then
You walk off that cancer.
yeah, she did, man. I ain't gonna lie. She walked off cancer. That's how tough this chick is, man. And her and her husband caught COVID.
Damn.
And
Recently?
yeah, I mean, we're talking probably 2 months ago is when maybe they caught it. Caught COVID. That's recent, right? I mean, that's in that.
That's recent. That's
Yeah.
recent.
She didn't make it.
Oh shit. She didn't.
She didn't make it.
She beat cancer twice.
She beat cancer twice. She smokes like a
God.
chimney, bro. She sits in her thing and just sit back, son. Yeah. She just sits in her garage every morning, just smokes a chimney. Hey, Dwayne, how you doing? I'm like, hey, nothing's fucking with you today.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
She was so great. Such a great. I was working on the front lawn. She drove by when I was still working on the stuff and the thing. Dwayne, I love everything you're doing. It's just so great. You just keep doing. Good job, man. Nice job, Dwayne. Appreciate you. And she's just a lovely person, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, they both got COVID. They passed COVID. Then she got a UTI and died
Jesus.
of a UTI.
Died from a UTI.
Because you're in the hospital, man, you can get UTIs.
Yeah, it's
You-
in the hospital.
you
Gets in
see
your
everybody say,
kidneys.
everybody knows this. When you're in the hospital, they go, oh, yeah, you're in the hospital. It doesn't take much when you're in a hospital because you're in a hospital and you're older. And these
Well,
things.
see, now you're bringing me down because I gotta let you in on some of my family
Oh,
struggles.
No. Oh, no.
My grandma.
We had talked
my
about this
only
recently.
My only remaining grandparent.
Uh-huh.
She fell and broke her hip,
Mm.
and she's in the hospital today getting surgery for it.
Oh, my gosh, man.
Now she fell in her yard on Monday, and she's like working, working in the garden or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and fell, broke her hip. Monday was like 109, 108 degrees, some shit like
Yeah,
that.
it's really, really
She
warm.
didn't have her phone on her.
Oh, my God.
She's
Seriously?
outside. Yeah, she's outside laying there, broken hip. Fortunately, my aunt was in town and came home. She was at the casino or whatever.
Oh, my goodness.
Came home and found her laying out there, and brought her inside. And in my family, we're real stubborn. We don't like to go to the doctor. So this happened on Monday, and she finally went yesterday
Yeah.
to get X-rays, and she was like, no, I'm fine. But it was like 4 days later and she couldn't walk. So we're like, you're not fine. So she went and got X-rays, and then they're like, yep, broken hip. We got to do surgery. And so she's getting surgery probably right now, as a matter of fact, or maybe it's already done. I think they started early this morning.
Hopefully the doctor's not listening to our show.
Shout out, Doc, if you are listening.
Yeah.
It's also one of the hospitals that I work at.
Oh, is it?
So I wanted to be like, I wanted to go in there and be like, oh, I'm just working today.
Is
Monitor. But
down here in California, is it up there?
no, it's here. She lives about 30 minutes away from me in Boulder City.
When did she move? I didn't know that Karma was still over here down the street off of.
No,
anyway.
she's been out. She's been in Boulder City since 92. She had property in California.
Dude, I don't know why we
But
feel. Well, everybody wants to know our business. I don't know why. I love telling our business all day, and we just do. We always dig deep. We go into our C's. We go into everything, man. Wow.
I don't know how to make this a C. She cracked her hip, maybe. I mean, I don't know. But so now she's 80. I'm not going to say her age,
Wow.
but she's in her 80s,
Wow.
and she's in the hospital, and
Yeah.
we're still dealing with COVID. She's been vaccinated,
Uh huh.
But
Yes.
you know, I'm
You're
still
still
worried
do-
about it. Just
yeah,
like you said, your
absolutely.
neighbor was in the hospital, and shit happens when you're of a certain age.
My dad got staph. My brother got staph when they were in the hospital. You know, these are things you get when you're hospitalized. There's things that happen, man, and especially when you're older, it's very, very scary. It's very, very scary, man.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Grandma. Shout out to my neighbor who, after 8 years, I still have to ask my wife her name. But her husband's name's Larry. And it's a beautiful name, too. And I'm not going to mess it up by even trying it. I'm going to get it right. So, sad, fun, bad news. There's a little bit of COVID start. But before we jump too much onto this, I'm going to try 23. We're going to try 23 and see if 23 will work. I take 23 all day. This man that we're going to bring on the show right now, is he even still here? I don't see two windows. Is he?
He's not.
He's not even here?
He left.
You mean I got
He
the...
left. I was wondering why you were.
I was pulling up the
playing
because
his
I knew he was right here. He had to be right here. Wow.
Nah.
Wow. You never know. You never know. Yeah. I mean, well, I hope he's doing well. Maybe.
I think he had. Didn't he have? Oh wait, no, that was
yesterday.
That was Tuesday. He had the appointment.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll. You know what? 20.
All right, well, shout out G.
Shout out G. You know what it was? The music was no good. That's what it was. 23 is no good. That's what it is, dude. That's what it was. I'm gonna switch it over to 19, and that way when he comes in, if he comes in, then I'm ready for him. No worries there. 19's ready. It's better, a way better track. Anyways, we're gonna jump into it. 3 C's. Starting off, let's just jump into COVID first, since we.
You want to do COVID first?
Yeah, because
since we're already there?
we talked about some stupid stuff over here, and COVID's stupid. So let's start with stupid COVID. What's your word on this? I'm still arguing with my wife whether COVID is here or gone. We go into now. Granted, I have kids, right? So we
kids
go
who are not of the age to get vaccinated.
Correct, right? And so we're still going into places masked. We're still doing a mass mentality now, but Dwayne's got a little bit of that Orange County in him, and so it's tough for me to walk into Home Depot with a mask and keep it on, bro. Like, cause I'm just the mind is going, you don't. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro?
Well, part of my struggle with it, we kind of walk a fine line. It's like depending on where we're at. Maybe we'll go with a mask, maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
We always walk into a place with a mask, just
Okay.
because we don't want to be those people that they have to tell to put the mask on.
Right.
But then kind of read the room. But part of my struggle with it is G just rejoined, by the way.
I saw that.
Part of my struggle with it is that if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask.
Right.
So when I see people wearing a mask, just in my own head, I tend to think they're not vaccinated.
Which doesn't make
so
any
then
sense.
when I wear a mask, I feel like I'm telling people that I'm not vaccinated, even though I am.
Right.
But then I have to rethink about it
Right.
and say, well, the people who weren't getting vaccinated weren't wearing a mask anyway, so
Right.
they're damn sure not going to wear a mask now that it's
Right.
on the honor system.
Right.
So realistically, it's the reverse.
Right.
If you see someone wearing a mask, they probably are already vaccinated because they're taking all the precautions.
I agree.
It's a weird space we're in right now.
You're right. No, I agree. I agree with everything you're saying. You're basically. I'm gonna say what we would have said back in the day. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, bullshit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You talking to me? Yeah. Sorry, I call bullshit. I don't understand. Shenanigans. I call shenanigans. And see, since you can't do that to every individual wearing or not wearing a mask in 2021, because you just get slapped. You know what I mean? You're right. The honor system doesn't work. The idea of it doesn't work. The question is, what are you gonna do? But I'm gonna try this again. Okay, I got a new track loaded, a new track completely loaded, and let's see.
Let's see how he responds.
Oh wait, I don't like that one. I don't like that one.
Oh, come on, man. You're not gonna do it again?
Let's try it. Let's see. Is that gonna be it? Is that nothing? Is there nothing
Oh,
there?
that's nothing.
Is it nothing?
All 6 of our loyal listeners are tuning out right now.
The guy is just gonna have to hold on, man. I want to listen. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it wrong, and we're gonna do it wrong the first time. Okay, that's the way I feel about it. Okay, we tried 20. That one didn't work. Now we're in this one. This is not the one. But he's going to come. He's coming out to this because he wasn't here the first time when I had some good stuff. I had some really nice stuff that time. So we're going to do
So you're
this.
saying it's on him?
It's on him. It's on him. It would have been nice. Had been a nice time. We're going to go ahead and pull out G out of the back. Futuristic booth that he's coming out. It's a very futuristic. It's almost like a sauna. You can kind of see the
Almost like a DeLorean.
Yeah. So go ahead and come out of the DeLorean back there, G. We're going to pull you forward for this conversation. We'll put you back in the booth in a minute. Going to get the red light special out for us.
I'm here.
It's like an evil genius.
I have
was
no
that G
idea
or
what
Evil
just
Barry
happened.
White?
I just want to make love to you.
Yeah, he's an evil Barry White.
Now is not the time with the Delta variant. Now is not the time to be.
I heard about the Delta variant, and we got some more deaths coming up.
What's the word on this Delta, gentlemen?
Yeah, so here's what I got, and then you guys can kind of jump in as you see fit.
All right.
So we had the initial COVID, coming out of Wuhan, is where it seems to originate from.
We're gonna call that.
And
We're gonna call him
then,
Mr. COVID. Is that just the COVID A? What are we talking about? COVID 1?
We'll call it. Well, see, here's why I don't want to call it COVID A, and why I'm starting in Wuhan.
Okay.
So I'm just going to call that COVID.
COVID. We're just gonna call it COVID.
Then-
Okay.
We're just going to call it COVID.
COVID.
And then as it spread throughout the world, we started calling that the Alpha variant.
Okay.
So that's the one really that we were dealing with. That's
Okay.
the one that you and I and G, producer Jeff, we were talking about on all the previous shows.
Is Alpha.
Is the Alpha variant.
Okay. Alpha.
The problem with this virus, or I guess it's a virus.
Yeah.
The problem with it is that it's been consistently mutating, and that was the whole issue in the beginning with people talking about herd immunity. Was would we get herd immunity before the virus mutated?
Right.
And we did not. So we've had an alpha variant. I'm sure there's been a beta variant, but I don't know, so I don't want to call that out. But now there's a Delta variant, and they're even going one step further to say that is already mutating to, I believe it's a Gamma variant,
Yes.
but I don't want to quote that.
Yes,
Okay, G
it
saying
is.
that's correct.
Okay. I want to catch up the slow people. Hold on. Alpha. We skipped Beta. We skipped Charlie. We're on to Delta Force. Is that SEAL Team 6 there coming through?
So Delta variant is SEAL Team 6. That's
okay.
the one going in and just killing people.
Okay, so we got Delta variant, we got the variant, and then we got the Charlie. This is good. And so, okay, we got all these variants of military teams of COVID coming our way, and it mutates. A fly is a fly is a fly is a fly is a fly, but this bug ends up being a fly with one wing, fly with two wings, fly with three wings, fly with four. It changes person to person, and you have to accept that or call bullshit. On this, I'm going to accept
mutating because of the different people that it affects.
Yeah, I agree. I accept that. I accept the idea that something can go in one way and come out another. I accept mutation. Okay.
Yes.
So since I accept mutation, and I think everybody on the show accepts it, we can debate if we want to. I think we're all on the same page. So
I try not to debate scientific facts, but go ahead.
Shut up, sir. You don't know if the Earth is round because you have not seen it from the top. All right,
that's true.
You only sit on the ground and make judgments here based upon what other people have said. Don't you tell me scientific facts, sir. Time for your shenanigans.
So there is no way to fly from New York to China.
That's right. You just float. I don't know how it works, man. I'm not science. So anyways, dudes, we're in the Delta variant. Sorry, we cut you off there.
Yeah. So here's the good news.
Okay, we go.
If you are already vaccinated, you got both shots, 2 of them. Then the chances are the Delta variant's not really going to affect you. You can still catch it. You can still get sick, but you're probably not going to get hospitalization level sick, and you're probably not going to die.
So a lot of probable,
which is probably going to piss off the Delta variant.
Yeah,
and then it's going to mutate
again.
But now here's the bad news. The Delta variant is, they think, 40 to 60% more transmissible.
Yeah.
Which means if you're not vaccinated, more people are going to get it, and then it's going to probably mutate again because, like you said, it's going to go in one way, come out another.
Not that I don't agree with everything
The
you
Delta
said.
variant currently, hold on,
Go ahead.
one
You're
more
good.
point.
You're good. You're
The
good.
Delta variant currently makes up more than 20% of all U.S. cases.
Wow.
So already it's more than 20% of all of our cases.
Now we just so we remember just recently what was going on in Europe, right? And they had a second lockdown. Okay.
Yes.
They had
Yeah.
gone one. They had a second lockdown because we said that the European variant was very transmissible, and that whole
Which was this? Which was the Delta
which
variant?
is the right, which is where we are.
And it got over here somehow.
Well, inevitable.
Because we're not vaccinated as a
Well,
whole.
it broke out in Idaho first. So,
Inevitability.
about that state.
I don't see us working same team as a world.
Right.
So I see inevitability. I mean, it's hard to point fingers at that point. But so they went down. I remember when Europe went down a second time. Everybody's looking at Europe like, man, we'll never go down a second time. Come on, man.
Yeah, you fools.
Well, yeah, come on, guys. What? 20% already? Wow, it's kind of quick.
Yeah.
Real quickly, people are getting the tune that, guys, if you don't look to the next guy to see what he's doing, then you're stupid. Like you gotta take a moment and look at what the next guy's got going on, and then it'll start to make sense. Okay, wait, let me just so we're clear. I had to back off on one to get on another. So I'm Joe. Okay, and I'm walking down the street. You just made me mask for a year, okay? And you were talking about this COVID thing, which was whatever. It's like a cold or something. And then that's like kind of over. Okay, I don't have to wear a mask anymore. And even I remember when this whole thing was going on, you were telling me about variants, and you said this one's worse, and next one's worse, and next one's worse, and next one's worse. And now we're into Delta, and it's worse than the other one. Josh, when do I stop or start believing you anymore? Because it's never gonna. It's like the news and drive-by shootings in the 90s. We're just gonna keep reporting on it because it's what's happening. When do I start even believing what's going on anymore? Because it's so constant. It's like we got over COVID and then we're like, whoa, wait a second. What? New COVID? No new COVID. Talk about something else.
When you catch it and you keel over, then you can stop believing.
Yeah.
I mean, G's right. I was gonna say it's like Coke. It's like, man, you didn't need to mess with the original flavor. Don't bring me new Coke.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
we were fine with the original Coke.
So when you catch it, you stop breathing, you're all good.
Man.
And then you can
I've
stop,
known-
stop breathing, stop believing.
There you go.
Okay.
And
All right.
I've known
Okay.
too many people who actually got COVID,
Right.
and I know people. Jennifer's friend from college.
Don't name anybody.
She still can't taste.
Oh wow.
Well, so yeah, the other part of this is even if we're talking about original recipe COVID, we still don't know.
Talk to the
We still
colonel.
don't know the long-term ramifications.
Right. Yeah,
So
we do. No,
you could've
yes, we
got
do.
it,
Come on, let's
been
just be honest.
asymptomatic, not had an issue,
Yeah.
and we don't know if that's going to mean 20 years down the road you're not going to have an issue.
Can we just
And we don't know what's going to happen with the people who have issues now, how long it's going to last.
Right.
Could people just get off the horse of long-term issues? Because it's simple to go. If you have a cold, I guarantee you're going to probably be coughing for the next 6 months. Okay, maybe 4. Okay, but it's a residual cough. It just takes a while to get rid of. Have you ever seen a kid? They're coughing. They're still hacking. What happened? He was sick 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And it's why, because it takes a while to get out of here. Now that being said, I have sprained my ankle. I've twisted it. Okay. And my Achilles at that. Okay. And doctor just kind of looked at me and says, "Hey, bro, like the next year and a half,
Walk it off."
Yeah, next year and a half is gonna suck." Okay. I'm like, year and a half? He's like, yeah, year and a half, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck for you. Why a year and a half, doctor? Well, are you gonna stop walking? No. Well, next year and a half.
That's
then.
why.
Yeah, next year and a half, bro. You're not gonna stop doing this. Yeah, okay. All right. So now let's just flip the body inside out for a second and go to our lungs and go to our kidneys and our thing like that. If you send something through it and just destroy the heck out of it, it's not coming back the same. Guys,
Yeah.
girls, are you going to stop using your kidneys? Are you going to stop using your lungs? Are you going to go to perfect health all of a sudden? No, you're going to maintain your regular life. And it's not going to, damage is real. You just can't see it. Dude, you haven't even convinced. The problem with the damage, you're talking about the long-term damage effects. I just got my mask off, okay, and you're trying to tell me about this new scariness. I don't believe you. Okay.
Well, it's just like with your ankle. Once you sprain it, you will sprain it more and more.
That's very
because
true.
now it's more
So true.
susceptible
So true.
to being sprung.
So true. I do that all the time.
Well,
so
and your
it's
point,
not
Devo,
going to change. You're going to get
yeah,
worse.
and your point is, I think we're all, I know I am, I think we're all experiencing pandemic fatigue,
Here you go.
COVID
Yeah.
fatigue. Like, I am ready for
Yeah.
this shit to be done.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to think about all
Yeah.
these different things. If I'm going to go out, if I'm
Get
going to
'em.
have people over,
Get them.
or if I'm going to go to a work function, are these people vaccinated?
Yeah.
Like, I want to have to, I'm tired. I'm so sick and fucking tired
Me and you.
of all of it.
Yeah.
I just want to get back to normal.
Come on, normal.
But what is normal? And no matter how bad I want to get there, it doesn't change the fact that we're not there.
Yeah. It's kind of like the flu.
Like, I
the
can
flu
fake it.
keeps
I can-
changes all the time. The flu changes.
I could close my
all the
eyes, but the
time.
house is still on fire.
Well, so
Yeah.
and so let me ask you, man. I mean, we know that Joe exists. Is that fair? You know,
Mhm.
we
Not
know.
only does Joe exist, he makes up at least half of the country. We're not even at 50%
Yeah.
vaccination rates.
So my problem is, dude, is Joe exists, right? And I'm for Joe. Me and Joe are friends. I have no problem with Joe. But if
Yeah.
Joe exists and it's on the principles that you were talking about earlier about wearing a mask, not wearing a mask, fake me not, BS and shenanigans. Okay, if we're gonna, I don't know if this is the right word. Presumptuous, is that the word that I'm looking for? Where you think something is happening but it's not, like
Yeah.
you're pretending. Presumptuous
Yeah.
is the right word. Okay. If we're gonna walk around being presumptuous as individuals during COVID, then we're gonna die. I don't know how else to put it, man. Like, if we're gonna fake it, if we're gonna fake our friends out, like we're playing football, we're trying to make it into the end zone, then it's not gonna work.
Can I put a quick scientific spin on what you're saying right now?
Get them.
Less vaccinations equals more variants
Yes.
in the virus. More variants equals more variants equals more vaccine resistance.
Yep.
Meaning, if not enough people get vaccinated, eventually the people who are vaccinated will become susceptible to the
Wow.
new variant.
This
Yes.
sounds like researched information, Tudor. That sounds like
Yeah.
my man was.
I got multiple pages here.
Yeah, you were
Well,
checking.
he
You
lives
were
in
checking
Vegas,
notes.
so he
Yeah.
plays the odds and percentages.
That's all I ever do, man. That's all I ever do.
No, I mean that's I mean everything you said sounded like well put together. So it must be
that's
real.
true.
So it must be real.
I'm just waiting on these people who aren't vaccinated to catch COVID so they can
So
all
rude.
get together
So rude.
and kill each other off.
So rude. Like I see, because here's the thing, G. I've heard that before in public and private, and I've heard the scenario like they don't want to get vaccinated. Nah, fuck them. Like
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
Yeah.
I've heard
Pretty
it.
much.
Yeah, you don't want to do it. Yeah, fuck them. Like I
Yeah.
get it, man. Like I get that. I can't give up on half of the United States population. Like I mean, I'm USA. Like I'm like US. Like I'm not A. I'm US. Right.
Well, but again, the problem with that is that eventually it's going to come back around.
Right.
Because then we're going to get to the fucking zebra variant, and it's going to be resistant to all vaccines, and then then we're just going to become zombies or something.
It'd be like AIDS. or
Zombie
something.
variant. I like the zombie.
No,
variant.
I'm just like, that whole herd mentality, herd immunization thing. It didn't work for mad cow disease. It's
I
not
mean, it
gonna
didn't work for polio. It didn't work.
It didn't work for
measles.
polio. It didn't work for the first influenza. Woo!
Right.
It didn't work for Ebola. It just,
Right. But
it
it's sans
doesn't-
Ebola.
it's
None of
shown
those
that
were
it
killing
doesn't
people
work.
like this.
It's shown that it doesn't work. So anyone who believes that there's a herd mentality or a herd immunization, it's not going to work. It does not work. There's history behind it. It's not even science. It's history.
I mean, it may work in theory, but the problem is getting
in
there.
theory. But
Right.
even for most of these guys, look at your Bible. It didn't work.
Okay, on that biblical note,
Which
G,
Bible though? Because I got
New Testament.
all the different ones.
you got to use the Quran.
Can I
for
look
that.
in the
Old Testament.
Quran?
Yeah, the Quran.
Old
for that one,
Testament.
yeah.
When Moses went in to see the Pharaoh.
See, don't ask unless you want to know, bro. See, shake your head down, son. All right, G, I'm putting you back in the booth, baby.
Okay.
All right, there it is. Hey, see? Yeah, that's
Damn, I
foot.
want to be in that booth. That
Yeah.
sounds like the silent disco at Coachella at
Heck.
the after party.
Nice. Yeah, I put him in that booth right there. All right, let me G rock out for a little bit. Yeah, get some G. There
I
it
think
is.
my Molly just kicked in.
Yeah, I think mine just did too. That's nice. All right, so we put G back in the booth. There we can do that. Let me see. Pull this. We get ready for this in case I got to do it again. He's getting new track after new track today. You know, if he leaves again, all right, I'm putting him back in. I'm putting some Mary Had a Little Lamb stuff. I'm not messing with him.
New music.
New music. Where we at on our C's here?
Do you want a Cosby or college?
Let's go college, man. We get in with Cosby. Let's go with college, man. We
You
definitely
can do a criticism cookie.
yeah.
You can do negative, positive, negative.
There you go. All right, so dude, wrap me a little bit about college, man. College football. It's not just for college football. I keep thinking college football because to me, the only college sport that is promoted beyond any other doubt is college football. I'm probably wrong. Someone's going to come, but Sove's going to be like, baseball, bro. And I'm like, no, dude, it's not baseball. And then I'm find out. But then I'm sure there's other sports. But we're talking about college sports and money. I don't care how you slice this. I don't care how you dice this. We're talking about, yo, man, it is or isn't professional. And I had to dive into this world when I was younger because I was doing photography, right? I was doing videography, right? And I was trying to tell myself everything they would sell. Oh, this is the pro bag. Oh, this is the pro. This one. This is the pro. I was like,
So we can't do that.
yeah. I was like, wait a second. What makes me a professional? And then someone was like, you getting paid? Yeah, you a pro. Like, I don't know how else you want to slice that up. You know what I mean? It's like, wait, you take pictures? Yeah. They pay you to take pictures? Yeah. You're a photographer. I don't know how else to make this make sense to you, Dwayne. I was like, I didn't go for school. I didn't go to the college education of fine arts. I didn't do all that. They were like, yeah, but you're a professional photographer. It's what you are. You're professional because we're paying you money to do a job. And so if you do that job, you get the money. And this is simple, right? You can do the job. Yeah, we'll pay you the money. College sports, you see, it's supposed to be.
So can I want to ask you to hold on to that.
Oh,
phrase.
okay. All right.
If you get paid, you're a professional.
If you get paid at doing something, what else could you be other than a professional? A pro.
So hold on to that. I'm going to
Okay.
ask you to say that in a second.
All right, fair enough.
So what we're talking about is that the college NCAA and the Supreme Court have been going back and forth as to whether or not college athletes can earn money, and so it has been approved that they can earn money on their name, image, and likeness. So it's not the schools paying them directly; it just opens up the free market. So that if somebody else wants to pay these kids, they can.
Right.
But it's tricky because it's been approved. The Supreme Court ruled on it, but that it's not like a sweeping judgment. It's state by state. 24 states have agreed to this. 12 of those states said yesterday, January 1, it's all good. Do what you got to do. Make your money. Go get paid, kids. Only 12 states.
Okay.
And then the other 12 of the 24 that approved it are like, yeah, tomorrow maybe, or talk to me next Tuesday.
Would you go ahead and
I'll gladly pay you next Tuesday for a college athlete today.
I'm going to go ahead and shout out the states because it's not my fault that you make decisions like this. Can you go ahead and give me the the states that are not? Do you have that, or you don't have that of the divide of the certain states that do and don't have it?
Yeah,
general. Give me.
I'll come back to it.
Okay, all right. Well, while we're getting that ready, I think what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull G back out. Is that okay? Can we pull G back in the conversation?
Well, give me a second. I want to break this down real quick. So
okay, break it down.
How did we get? Well, you know what? Pull G out because I want his response to how we got here. I'm gonna tell you how we got here.
The little dusty road there for G. There you go. Welcome back, G. Oh wait, you got to come see. This is where I think I was trying to get. Yeah. The G show, G. Yeah. Okay, there it is.
Go ahead, then,
G. We pulled you back out behind the soundproof glass. We're talking about sports. We're talking about things in that nature. Dude's going to go ahead and rip a little bit about why we should pay athletes.
Yeah. So 1984,
All right.
We were all alive at the time, barely.
Some of us
1984
longer than others.
Yeah, I mean, G was retired by then, I think. The Supreme Court released TV deals to individual conferences.
All right.
So prior to this, it was everybody under the same umbrella. Every college, every school had to be under the same umbrella, and they didn't get to make up their own minds.
Who's making the rules, by the way? Who's making
this ruling?
Who's making the rules? United States government? Uncle Sam?
The global NCAA is making the rules or making the deals with the television network. So if they said we're going to show college football on CBS,
Okay.
then CBS could show any game they want.
Okay. So these are
after
the guys
this
that are
ruling,
making, those are the guys who are making the rules at this point in 1984.
yeah. So after this ruling, then CBS had to go to the Pac-10 and be like, "Hey, we want to pay you guys to just show Pac-10 games." Or the Big 12. So it broke it, it fractured it. Instead of being everybody, now you could pick and choose. And that leads to a bidding war, right? Because now CBS goes to Notre Dame and they're like, we'll give you $1 million.
Right.
Well, then NBC is like, well, we'll give you $1.5 million.
Right.
And this is where we start to put real money into college sports.
Oh, yeah.
So, but at this time, the NCAA is still saying, no, we're amateurs, bro. We're amateurs.
Okay.
Well, here's $1 million to show your game on TV. Yeah, but we're amateurs. We'll take your money, but just keep in mind we're amateurs.
We're just .org. Okay, we're just an organization built for the players. Thank you for the money. That'll help the organization do what it needs to do. It was just
we're literally going to give it to everybody else except for the players.
Exactly.
We're gonna give it to the school presidents, the schools, the coaches, the teachers. But the kids are amateurs, so we can't give it to
people
them.
who are playing. They don't get.
Oh, so good.
The people you are paying us to put on television are not going to see this.
Yeah.
So
but everybody else is. So we're cool. It's
just
still
so
amateurs.
we're clear, because you coach, in children's soccer, okay, amateur, okay, I got to pay to put them in the program. Like they have a program that is structured, and so you want to come in, pay a little fee, and it'll help us, reserve fields, get trophies, and we'll split it up. And but whatever, man. There's 3 people on the board that keep pushing money around, and I keep doing numbers, but I'm pretty quick when it comes to money math, okay? Yeah. And I keep going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 50, 100, 200, 500, 600 kids. How much money you all need for a trophy? How much money
jersey?
For a jersey? How much money y'all need for field time? How much money y'all need for this? Y'all sitting over there pretty. Hold on a second. That's a nice car. Hold on a second. What? Okay, I get it. Okay. Well, y'all got me. Oh, you want to go to a clinic next week? Oh, we can go to a clinic next week. Is that gonna be another 50? That's gonna be another 50. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You guys got me. But listen, man, eyes open. I get it, and we're hey, my kids ain't getting paid to play. Right? They're getting the experience. Right. They're getting the joy. Let's call it the pure joy of the game. Right? While Juica.
Shout out Juica.
Okay? Shout out Juica. While Juica is making some ends. I mean,
yes.
I mean, listen, I appreciate you gave me 4 jerseys and 2 shiny balls at the beginning of the season. That was very nice of you. Okay?
Yes.
But I can do money math, kid, and it seems to be tilted. That's all. That's all I'm trying to say. It seems to be a lot of money going. Anyways, I think that's what you're getting to, dude. I keep cutting you off, brother. Go ahead.
Well, that's all right. So that was excellent. That's you took my point and described it exactly and put it into a real life scenario. So after that 84 ruling, now real money starts to come in. So it doesn't take long till we get to the early 90s. Now in the early 90s, 90, 91, 92, now the coaches are starting to make more than $1 million a year. Like if you're the top level guys, I don't know these particular guys' salaries, but they were the top level guys at the time.
What's his name?
Yeah, but in the early 90s, it wasn't Saban. Maybe with Bobby Bowden or
Schumer.
None of these guys went pro a couple years later. You don't know their history when they're
but so the coaches,
college coaches to professional coaches.
Yeah. So by the early 90s, college coaches are now making $1 million a year.
Okay.
The problem with that, maybe not a problem, but in this case, is that a lot of these college coaches now become the highest paid state employee. So now,
okay, whoa, hold on, wait, I gotta
you're the most expensive person in the state to coach an amateur game.
Are we
What?
talking? Are we talking? You're the most well-paid person in the state. Period. Above the governor. Above.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
above-
exactly what I'm saying.
Above
Yeah.
the doctors.
Yes.
Above
well,
the
not
TV
above the doctors because they're not paid by the state.
Okay.
Alright.
This is what I want to get to. Okay, this is what I was trying to break
But
this
the
down.
governor,
We're talking
the
about.
mayor.
We're talking about. Well, because this money is coming from NBC.
from outside interests. It's not
Okay.
coming from the state.
So okay, we're still guys. Can I break this down? Entertainment.
well, hold on. though,
Whoa,
because-
okay.
because
The
other
highest
college
paid.
kids-
Okay.
who produce entertainment can get paid for that.
Okay.
If
Fine.
you're a music major,
Fine. No.
and you put out
I
a number
agree.
one
I
song,
agree. I agree.
you get paid for that.
I agree. This is what I'm saying. So the college coaches, okay,
Yes.
are the highest paid entertainers in the land. No,
Sure.
because
state employee. They're the
employee.
highest paid state employee.
how are you a state employee when you're a college coach? You're a state
Because
employee.
if you go,
Because
if you're
if
coaching
you
at a
work
state
at-
school,
uh-huh.
if you're
Exactly.
coaching at Ohio State,
Uh-huh.
Florida State,
Yeah.
Georgia State,
Cal
those are
State, Fullerton.
Yeah, those are state schools.
Okay, but the state school
Unlike Notre Dame,
Right, okay,
Notre
okay,
Dame
okay. I'm
is
with
a
you.
private
I'm with you.
institution.
I'm with you. But then how is it because you're state school and you're getting money from NBC, right? You're a state
Yeah.
school. You're getting money from NBC. How are you now? Isn't that your entertainment check?
No,
Isn't that your check
because
that
the
you're
way-
getting
the
from?
way it
NBC
happened-
doesn't write the check. Look,
NBC
I'm
isn't paying
coaching
the coach.
football.
NBC
Right.
is
I'm
not
coaching
paying the
football.
coach.
My check
Yeah.
is not
NBC is paying the school.
signed by NBC.
Hold
My
on, G.
check is
Hold on, G.
signed
Hold on,
by
G.
the
Hold on, G.
university.
Hold on, G. There we go. Thank you,
There you
dude.
go.
Thank you, G.
Yeah.
Tutor. Just be okay. So NBC's paying the university,
Right.
and the
Right.
university's paying my check.
well, actually,
Right.
NBC is paying the NCAA. NCAA is,
But he's on the right track.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
trickles down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
NCAA
right.
is
Because I was
paying
But we're
everybody.
getting hung up on the state thing.
Well,
Don't worry
the
about
reason
that.
I
The point is,
was the reason I was hung up on the state thing was because if it's coming through state funds, if it's going through the government to get to you,
not.
right? But it's not. It's a side, which to me,
Side gig.
that's a side hustle. That's entertainment. It's a side hustle. It's
sure.
coming.
But the point is, however you want to
Okay.
describe it.
Thank
the
you.
point is, the coaches
Uh-huh.
of an amateur sport
Got you.
are now getting paid real money, millions of dollars.
Like solid. Yeah, I understand. Like the president's not getting paid this, guys.
The president's not getting paid this. They're getting paid life-changing, family-changing money
I'm with you.
to coach kids who are not getting paid at all. But the product itself
Right.
is the kids who are not getting paid at all.
Okay.
We're not talking like the coaches are getting enough to cover
No,
their
I'm with you.
cost.
I'm with you.
know?
I'm with you. And so we okay. Let's just simply put, that don't make no sense, right?
That don't make no sense.
That don't make. I mean,
Now-
that don't make no sense. Go. Okay, keep going.
So this whole time,
Uh-huh.
the argument to not pay the kids is we need to preserve the nature of amateur athletics,
Stop
of
right-
amateurism.
Stop
in
right there.
college Sports.
G, give me the other reason that they give, because I heard that one a million times, Duder. You know, the umbrella of innocence, right?
Yeah.
8-man out theory.
Okay, what was he? Okay, what was this one? 8-man out theory.
8-man out
G.
The manager, well, the owner of the team was making owners of this Major League Baseball team was making
1919 Chicago White Sox.
way more money than they were paying their players, the guys who were actually doing the work.
Give me numbers, man. Dude.
In 1919, the players on the Major League Baseball team who won the World Series
Yeah.
still needed to have jobs in the off season.
Yeah,
That's how little
work
money
in
they
the
were
off
making.
season.
Okay.
They all had other
Like
jobs.
you had to go work at a grocery store.
I got it.
or
And
change
or
tires,
whatever.
or gas,
you're
or-
Babe Ruth, but you're also Babe Ruth, your server, right?
right.
Yeah.
I get it.
Pretty
Would you like a super salad with that?
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I get it.
And so these guys got together
Uh-huh.
and somebody paid them.
Uh huh.
Not saying who.
A gambler, a gambling syndicate.
Did you know this
Yeah.
was
gentleman
like,
personally?
You guys are making. You
I don't wanna get
guys are
nobody
making
in trouble.
$5,000 for this.
Yeah, I don't want to.
You guys are making $5,000 for this.
Yeah,
I'm going to give you
I'll give
10
you
grand
this if you
to
throw
lose.
the game.
because I'm going to bet 20 grand on the other
Yeah.
team.
on the other team.
Okay, and this
Because
happened.
the odds were so great.
This happened 100%.
that these guys-
and the reason it's called 8 men out is that 8 people are now not in the Hall of Fame because they've been banned from baseball.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You took money, not from us, kicked out.
Yeah.
So wait a second. Well, I mean, I won't disgrace the Hall of Fame in baseball. We're gonna
And the great
shout
thing,
out
the other thing
baseball.
was
The
wasn't
Baseball
a
Hall of Fame
local
disgraces
case.
itself. You
It
don't-
was a federal case.
Wow.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Well,
a
but you
local
know what?
case.
The federal government sticks its nose into way too many businesses.
It also disgraces itself.
yeah. It did.
But this was professional sports now.
Yeah, this was a
So they were already getting paid.
Based on
Now what they're trying to say is that, well, these college kids aren't getting paid.
yeah. Right.
To preserve
So
their
wouldn't
amateur
that
status.
make it more likely that this would happen and not less likely?
You lost me a little bit, but I think I understand the point that I was happy. You and G are having a battle war. You guys are both excited about this point. But I think I got it. Basically, you're saying that if we allowed them to get paid, this wouldn't happen because you're making money in the foreground, not trying to make money in the background. Is that what you're trying to say, dude? G, dude.
Common sense would dictate
sense.
that.
Yeah.
But the point G is trying to make is that they were arguing the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh.
G's not arguing the opposite.
Okay.
But the NCAA was arguing if we let them get a little bit, they're going to want a lot. Give them an inch, they're going to want a mile.
Okay. That would make okay.
Most of these kids just wanted food.
Shit.
Most of them couldn't afford to eat at the cafeteria.
Let's also remember, gentlemen.
and they're on the full scholarship.
I am the time police. Okay, if my man over here is the spelling police, then I'm the time police. Let's not.
I got one more point to make if we got time.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Let's just not forget that in this time of life, okay, Major League Sports, although did bring in money, was not the conglomerate it is today. Major League Sports was still teetering on survival as a business model.
Yes.
Whereas today it is no way close to being survival as a business model. But
No,
then
because the players got
Too big to fail now.
right, I'm only defending the businessmen of the time. I'm not going to defend other things,
yeah.
but I'll defend the business. So in the business sense of it, they were doing what was right for the business. They were cutthroating everybody they could to make the business survive.
right.
And that is what and then we were also in an age of, I mean, unions weren't even real. They were just being created at this time. So the employee, the worker, had no rights. They were just a faction of a machine to make money. They were a farmer to bring in the harvest. And so I just for the business sake of the argument, that's what it was. Not to mention, we won't go into the racial. We're just talking.
Well, as Chris wrote on his face, slave.
Yeah, I mean but like I am a man's time. You know what I mean? Like you're a trash man, but you're not even worth a man. You know. But I'm just trying to paint the picture of the time there when this was created, right? Because we talked about 1980,
Yeah, I mean,
1884.
brought about the Vanderbilts and
Right.
right, all the big name people.
Dude, close it out. Let's close this one out.
Yeah. So we talked about how major money got into
Okay.
college sports.
Yeah.
And they weren't ready for this dichotomy of we're getting major money, but we still want these kids to be amateurs.
Right.
And it's been a constant battle ever since,
I can imagine.
to the point where, and as we've gotten closer to today, obviously it's become a bigger and bigger issue, which is how we got to the point.
Well, it's
we're at
not
today.
only a bigger issue, it's a bigger money. It's more
Bigger and bigger money makes it a bigger and bigger issue.
Exactly.
So eventually they ruled name, image, likeness. Now we're not going to pay you, but you can go get paid separate. Same as the music made.
Same as music guys. Same as
example I gave you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
If somebody else wants to pay you, cool. But that's on you.
Yeah.
But I want to give you a point to the hypocrisy. And as you were saying, kind of bringing up the color issue and most of the athletes in the profitable sports.
I like how you shook
football and basketball.
I like how you shook your head when you said color. That was great. You couldn't even.
Yeah, because I don't like it.
Yeah, you just couldn't even.
Couldn't even say
you
it.
couldn't even say it. You couldn't even say colored. It was like color. Could someone get a crayon? I don't even know how to say color.
Because it's a dumb issue to have in 2021, but obviously,
But still it is.
we can't bury our head in the sand.
Right.
So so I would like to present to you Coach Dabo Swinney. Depending on who you talk to, they will argue he's either the best or second best current college football coach.
Okay.
His team is amazing year in and year out.
Roger that.
And
Is this what team?
Clemson University.
Okay. I don't know why I don't know why you said that name, or you said the name of one of the second best coaches. I pictured the new young white guy who's doing a lot. I just see his face in the
Well, he's a white dude. He looks
Do you know
he
what I'm
looks to be young, but I don't think he is.
no the real young
he-
one. The guy who's really young. It's like everybody makes.
No,
him
he's not the real young.
Okay,
He's not the real.
that's the guys I think of.
So in 2019,
Uh-huh.
not that long ago,
No.
Dabo Swinney signed a
Pre-COVID.
10-year contract that's going to pay him $93 million.
Nice.
Now his kids still get zero at this time.
Wait,
$93 million.
So I'm sorry. We're talking about the coach.
Yeah.
The coach,
Oh damn.
10 years, $93 million. Okay, wait for it.
Hold on.
Before signing that contract, like a year prior to signing that contract, he's quoted as saying, as far as pay, I'm reading this as a direct quote, as far as paying players, professionalizing college athletics, that's where you lose me. I'll go do something else because there's enough entitlement in this world.
Oh my god.
So he thinks that the players want to get paid, they're too entitled. And then a year or two later, signs a contract for $93 million. What's the entitlement in that? Still doesn't want the kids to get paid. And last year alone, just last year, 50 coaches who coach college football made at least $3 million just for last year.
Dude, okay, so
Wait,
I know.
no,
there was no
So, dude,
football.
wait, I need your brain for a second, because you're deep, bro. You're in the queue. I can see it.
Don't put me in the queue.
I can
I'll be
text-
deep,
I
but I
can-
don't want to be.
You're
we
deep.
can't
I
be in
can
queue
see-
nowadays.
Why, Duder? If you're coach cool guy 92 million, okay? If you're coach cool guy 92 million, why, dude? I'm gonna throw you some reasons, and you gotta bat them down, because
Well, before you do that, hold on. Before you do that, coach is making $93 million. What was the phrase I asked you to remember?
yeah, you say I'm a professional. I'm a pro. I make money. I'm a pro. I make money. I make money.
Okay,
I'm
so
a pro.
So I'm a pro. I make money.
I'm a
so
pro, I make
coach is
money.
making money.
Yeah,
is
he's
coach a pro?
He's a pro.
He's a
Absolutely, he's pro.
Okay.
pro. He's
School's
pro.
making money. Is school
Pro. Absolutely pro.
Supposed to be.
Pro.
Okay. The kids who play for the pro school and the pro coach,
Yeah.
are they
Amateur.
You know what? You know what they are? You know what they are?
Play.
unpaid interns?
Absolutely not. They're one worse. They're paying to play.
Well, not really.
No.
I mean,
No, well,
maybe
no,
if
no,
you're
no,
a
no, no,
walk-on-
no, no,
if
no,
you're
no,
not
no,
on
no.
scholarship, sure.
Listen.
If you're not on scholarship, sure.
No.
Then what the
Scholarship.
fuck is a scholarship? Fuck you. You know, you just gave me what $200,000
Right.
to be here. Now, take away the education. Take away the education. Move the education away from the sport. Okay, just separate the two, because we know that you're here on scholarship,
Breaks in
Jerome.
schools.
Okay,
That would break
Tyro.
Georgia.
We know we know. You know, but my thing is, dude, this is where I wanted to put you. Is it because they're just racist guys on top of a pyramid that, you know, if you I saw the report recently, and it showed the coaches, you know, and it showed the lineage, and you used a different word other than lineage. It started with an E, I think. Not
I don't know. Evolution.
not expectation, but it was what you get. Inheritance. Does that start with an E? It's probably an I.
No, it starts with an
Sorry,
I, but go
thank
ahead.
you. Inheritance. These guys inherit. You know, when your dad was a coach
Yeah.
and coaching is your thing,
The Schottenheimers.
Schottenheimers.
Family business.
Family business. Who's the coach of the Lakers? Lakers, and his dad was a player, and his dad was also. But Luke. Well, look at Luke.
You're talking about Luke Walton, who's the coach of the Kings today, but yeah.
But listen, I have nothing wrong with Luke. I like Luke. Okay, I've seen Luke grow up
Shout out
from
to
a
college,
shout out to Luke, man. Luke's gone from like a player. Was Luke great?
No.
Should
He
Luke
was great in college.
have been on the Lakers?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
He's good enough to get drafted by the Lakers.
Okay, fine. You tell me, dude. I'm fine either way, because I don't know. I'm gonna tell you what I saw. You tell me where I'm right and I'm
Luke
wrong.
was not just getting drafted because of his dad.
Okay, fine. That's fine. I don't mind that. Because I don't know, dude. I'm the outside in, not the inside out. Oh, is that fair?
But he may have gotten post-playing career jobs
Yeah.
based on his last name.
All right, let's keep going. What did Luke do next?
Assistant coach.
Well, no,
Okay, no, back off of
let
back.
me
I,
up to your point real quick.
I love Luke, and this is what I was just saying about coaches. I was saying about the up top of why the man's taking $96 million versus saying these players are amateurs. Is it because his lineage has just put him in this pyramid of understanding, and he just does? I don't know no different. This is what I know. Or
Yeah, it's the we've always done it this
yeah,
way.
see, and I see that all the time. In this is this is how it is. This is how it's done. I know, bro. Oh, I know. But could you do me a favor? Could you check the receipt? Yeah, we're not talking pennies anymore, son. We're not talking just free education. You went and found me to play on your team.
Yeah.
And you know what we haven't always done this way?
What's that?
Pay you $93 million.
Exactly.
If you want to do it how we've always done it,
Exactly.
let's pay you like we did.
Teacher
in
was making that type of
1984.
money. If every professor on that campus was up there making that type of money, then okay.
It's
But
too.
not every professor is out there. The reason why he gets that type of money
Zero
is because
professors.
he brings in more money.
It's
the
2021, and like you said, it's a dumb issue to have, and I hate to.
Well, let me
even-
ask you this,
Wait-
G.
Yeah.
Does the coach bring in the money or do the kids?
It depends on how you look at how
Right.
the game
Does
is
it?
played.
It depends
Great
on
How many
coach-
touchdowns does
What
the
do
coach
great
score?
coaches do? Great coaches make great teams.
Yeah.
Who
That's true.
wins?
Have you ever tuned
Who
into a
wins?
football game
The coach
because of
the
the coach?
wins.
Absolutely
Who loses?
not.
The kids
Absolutely
lose.
not. Never.
That's
do
how
that.
they-
Have you
that's
ever
how
been
they
like,
look
hey, Debo, let's watch the Laker game.
No.
I want to see Luke Walton.
I wanna see
coach."
Luke
Absolutely
Walton
not.
coach.
Absolutely not. No, you're right. I mean,
but that's how they.
I'm not going to
if
tell.
who
I'm not.
loses,
We're not going to talk.
the coach takes the brunt.
We're not going to divide between the Jedi and the Master, gentlemen. Okay, we're going to leave. We're going to leave that debate for another day. But
if the
but
team-
we
All
can
right,
wait.
one last thing.
Wait,
One last thing.
hold on. Wait, dude, I'm gonna let you make your point. Let me hold on a second. So to finish mine out, though, right? I didn't mean to jump into racism stuff right away because you notice how I hit you with it with racism.
Well, it is.
Right?
It is.
But the thing is, we're in 2021. It's a dumb issue to have. It's a dumb issue to have. I'm wondering why the guy 2 years ago blatantly says, "Nah, it's cool." Like, you know.
Well, guess
saves
who's not
the-
going to retire?
Yeah.
The dude who's getting paid $93 million who
getting
threatened to
paid.
retire.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean,
So-
he's not going to return.
So, anyways, but G, I'll let you make your final point, and then dude, I'll let you make your final point. We got one more topic.
He's making this much money on top of his kids being able to attend the college for free because he's on staff there. He's
Yeah.
making this much money because he's getting it over 10 years, but over a single year, that college is bringing in $250 million from the NCAA because of all the advertising, all the jerseys, all the EA Sports. I mean, the NCAA is making all types of money. The college is making all types of money off of these kids. So when
All right,
only
see,
thing they
I
want-
do. I just play G off. See there? I just take him out like that. Y'all don't even know.
Wrap it up.
Yeah,
B.
wrap it up, B. Wrap it up, B. Yeah, see?
I'm
Nah.
good.
Okay. Don't give Debo buttons. All right, we put G back in the booth. G, we put you back in the booth, brother. Okay, we're gonna come get you in a second. We're gonna put him back in the booth, man. G just gets going, man. Just can't just wound him up. Sorry, why'd you wind up that man? You know he got issues.
Look, this is a passionate topic.
I can see this. I don't even know about this, and we're all passionate about this topic. Anyway, dude, you have the final word. I put him in the booth. You have the final word.
All right, final word is that a lot of this is based in systemic racism and people don't want to admit it or agree to it. But that's a much longer conversation, so I'm not going to get into it right now. I'm just
Okay.
going to state factually that it is based in systemic racism when you have white people in power and predominantly black athletes,
Yeah.
and only one of those two groups are making money.
It's just a rough.
But aside from that,
Okay, here we
I
go.
wanted to shout out, this is my final point.
Okay.
I wanted to shout out Hannah and Haley Cavender,
Oh,
who play basketball at Fresno State. They are the first two college athletes to sign a deal and make
Oh.
money off this new name, image, likeness legislation.
this is real
They
time.
signed this real time
Nice.
on July 1,
Nice.
right after midnight.
Nice.
When it became legal, they signed an endorsement deal with Boost Mobile, and they're going to get paid to be advertisers for Boost Mobile, and they're twins who play basketball at Fresno State. So shout out Haley and Hannah Cavendish,
There it is. Shout them out, man.
Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. Give them a little bit of whatever we got sitting over here. No, there. Oh, I thought there would be something. Maybe there's nothing there. Okay.
Now
here
you
we
want to
go.
get to the criticism cookie?
There you go. Hold on.
The Dude and Debo.
There was a shout out for the girls. There you go.
There it is.
There you go. Yeah. Now we gotta get into the next one, man. We're running out of time here. I got real passionate.
Also
there.
going to be a passionate topic, I think.
I just think it's going to be interesting either way. We're gonna have to zip through it a little bit. Let's how about for the people? Let me go a little for the people here. G, if you're nice, which I don't know, man, you're in an interesting mood today. You haven't beat anybody up. You haven't told me about an illness or nothing. G, come on back out of the booth. Bring you out here from the people here. All right, just nice, easy, brother, easy, homie. You okay? Yeah. You okay? Oh, there you are. Okay.
I'm good.
Okay, there he is. Whew.
Maybe we need to give G a Quaalude.
I was gonna give him make sure he took his medicine for sure.
I'm doing my Shikari
call his-
impersonation right now.
Call
Oh, don't even get me started on that.
dude. Everybody share medicine. Everybody calm down. All right, just everybody. It's getting real tense in the booth. Y'all don't even know, man.
I gotta go take a walk.
yeah.
He brought up Shikari. I gotta go take a walk.
You okay? I got for the people on, gentlemen. It's for the people. All right, what's this for?
Yeah.
It's for the people.
For the people.
The
The
Dude
people.
and Debo.
There you go. All right, gentlemen. Final topic of the day. Mr. Pudding Pop.
America's dad.
America's dad. America's dad. I don't know about that one.
No, he's the best representation of this country.
It is a man that says he wants to be somebody, and then he doesn't know what he wants to be. Okay. I mean, Bill Cosby got out of jail.
Yeah, he sure did.
Fuck him. I'm gonna say it early.
time.
I'll say it first.
Fuck him with a pudding pop.
About time. It's about time that man got out of jail.
Sorry, I apologize.
It's about time. he got
My
out
man
of jail.
said fuck him. My man said fuck him with a pudding pop.
You got Trump running around here raping and grabbing women by the coochie.
G, what you got to
Yeah.
say? G, what you got to say about the pudding pop man? What do you have?
I'm glad he's out of jail.
Yeah.
And I want Trump in.
Jail?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How did you?
If
I mean, that's fine. I'd
if
rather
he's
he be in
on
jail than
audio
somewhere else.
saying I grabbed this woman by
Right.
the coochie,
Right? Yeah, his was and
he needs
president.
to be in jail.
Oh, we voted him president. We did after he did.
Yeah, we
I
voted
didn't do
him
it.
to the other thing.
That's y'all. I didn't do that.
Oh,
That's
hey,
y'all
don't put me
that.
in that.
I had nothing to do
Don't
with
put me in
that.
there,
I
man.
voted for Hillary.
Yeah, I did too.
Debo knows. Debo knows I'm Team Hill. Hill, yeah.
I saw.
I
The,
like
you know,
those, I
speaking
like
of
those matching suits she had on.
speaking of politics, you know, the dudes have taken down the American flags in the back of the trucks. You know, they've now raised.
They've in Nevada. They've just changed it to Trump 24.
They changed.
Yeah, I
they
just
changed.
saw that.
They changed ours to "fuck Biden," like in the back of the truck, black flag, big words. They no, you know what? Put the flag down.
I'm glad they're not snowflakes.
Well,
So, well, here's the thing. I'm glad G brought up Trump because there is a tie from Trump to Cosby. Are you aware of this, Debo?
I'm not. But before you make the tie, I ask you early. Did you see the interview, or did you hear anything about what he said since he got out?
No, fucking with a pudding pop.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't heard a damn thing. But I know what he was accused of, or was he convicted? I don't even know. We're all pretty sure. I think we convicted him as a conglomerate, whether he's been on trial or not. But I think I looked up to the man, and he gave me a little bit of direction as a young black man, someone black to look up to, who was like, hey, look, well, he's a doctor, a wife, he's living in a regular neighborhood. He's doing regular shit, and I maybe probably, thought he was a real person.
You saw Cliff Huxtable.
I saw Cliff Huxtable,
Yes.
and
and you thought Cliff Huxtable was Bill Cosby.
I really did, man, because he would go
and
do,
people forget. I think Chris Rock said this. People
Yeah.
forget Bill
Yeah.
Cosby is a dude from Philly,
dude,
and he didn't say dude.
yeah,
I saw him as Captain Kangaroo.
yeah.
There you
Look at that. Dude, you're itching. Go ahead.
I'm itching real bad.
Go ahead.
So
The
in
time.
2005,
There you go.
Bill Cosby sat for a civil deposition only for the same charges that we're talking about now.
Okay.
Only because Montgomery County DA Bruce Castor, who I'm going to get back to who Bruce Castor is in a second,
Okay.
promised he would not prosecute
Yes.
Bill Cosby criminally. So it was a civil trial. He said, "Hey, bro, you cooperate with the civil trial. We won't make this criminal
Federal.
investigation or a criminal proceeding." And Bill Cosby was like, "Okay, I'm in." And that is the technicality that he has now been released on, is that they went back and were like, "Hey, this dude promised he wouldn't try him criminally. We have already tried him criminally and convicted him, but we promised we wouldn't. So now we got to let him out. So that's our bad. Sorry, Bill. You're now allowed to leave. We're not saying you're innocent. We're just saying we fucked up."
Mm-hmm.
Now, Bruce Castor, you may remember him, the dude who promised Bill Cosby he wouldn't try him criminally.
Mm-hmm.
You may remember Bill Castor as Donald Trump's impeachment lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
When Trump got impeached, he hired Bruce Castor to defend him.
Wow.
Yep. He did.
You know.
Now, in that civil deposition, that is the technicality that Bill Cosby got released on. He admitted that he procured Quaaludes for women he wanted to have sex with.
Yes.
Now, that alone doesn't make him a rapist.
Nope.
Just buying drugs does not make you a rapist. But if you connect the dots, why else would you be doing that?
I usually
Yes.
buy beer to have a drink, not to pour it in my gas tank.
Hey.
You know.
Hey.
Some people buy
Exactly.
some people buy beer, they want to pour it in their gas tank. It's not really my thing. But
Now
usually-
I have a personal experience with Quaaludes. I don't know if either one of you guys have done
I
Quaaludes.
have not.
No,
Sounds
no, I
amazing.
have
Let's
not.
hear it.
Yeah, so I have, and I did not do it knowingly.
Oh,
A friend
wow.
of ours who is no longer around.
Okay.
He has passed away.
Okay. Think I know this guy.
Jokingly, I'm
In-
doing
in-
air quotes. Jokingly,
In his joking
Do-
manner. And what things
dosed
that,
me.
things that he thinks were funny. Okay.
Mhm.
things that he thinks were funny. He jokingly dosed me
Oh.
with a Quaalude at a party. I
Okay.
did not know. I was not aware.
That sounds like Bill Cosby.
And
Oh,
and I
man.
sounded like Bill Cosby. And I made it home and still not aware that I was drugged. I remember lying in bed that night thinking, holy shit, I swear to God, this was my exact thought, word for word. Holy shit, I could totally be raped right now. I cannot move.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
That's an interesting thought to
And then
have.
the next
Who would
day,
want to rape you?
Well,
Did
I
you
mean, he's
have
a good-looking
this issue
dude. You
before?
never
no,
know.
I was home alone.
You never
Nobody has yet to date in my 39 years tried to rape me.
Well, I was just wondering how
but-
you got to that thought.
I've heard stories. So,
Because I was
okay.
laying there thinking, because it was a weird sensation. I've never had that sensation where I'm laying there thinking, I can't move. I'm in bed.
Uh-huh.
I cannot
I've
move.
had that feeling. I've had that
But
feeling.
mentally, I'm conscious.
But you've had a stroke, geez, so that's different.
So
wow.
anyway, so the next day,
Wow.
our friend told me,
This
"Hey,
is what
bro,
I did.
how did you feel yesterday?
Oh my god.
I dosed you." And I was like, "I can't believe you did that. I had this exact thought."
Oh my god.
And he's like, "Yeah, date rape drug, bro."
I'm impressed that you drove home
I am really scared that I drove home.
and then you couldn't feel anything.
Dude, we should do a whole
Yeah.
show on the ride home. The whole
I mean,
series.
I couldn't tell you.
No,
I
no, no,
couldn't
no,
tell
no,
you.
no, no, no. Not just that one. How many stories do you have about the ride home?
Oh, too many.
That's my point. We could do a whole series on the ride home. Oh yeah, let me tell you, this time I shouldn't have done it. Oh, this time I should have made it. Oh yeah, let me tell you, this time I wasn't even driving this one. Let me tell you this one. The car flipped
Listen,
over.
kids, Uber costs less than a DUI.
I'm
Take Uber.
saying, man.
Way less.
Because you know what? I swear, bro. Because we're all kids of the '80s. Well, some of us, and we all kids of the pre-Uber life.
1880s for G.
Right? We're kids of like we all knew who Mad was and tried to
I had
avoid
a
it.
horse,
You know
so
what I
I'm
mean? But the truth is that we didn't have Uber, right?
No.
We had taxi cabs, which were like $50.
Way
Um,
expensive. before
and,
they started
And we
Uh,
didn't have
no.
necessarily cell phones. Now you got to
No.
find a
No
phone.
cell
with a
phone.
So
tab.
crazy. So, anyways, we all have stories about the ride home. Instead,
Oh yeah.
Instead, we all have it's. So I'm telling you, man, we could do a series about the ride home. We could do a
Oh, yeah.
series about the ride home. We're gonna do that's gonna happen. That's just show notes.
So before we get into the ride home,
Let's- can we
because
fit-
G is hold on.
Okay.
G is celebrating Bill's release. So I just want to clarify: Are
Okay.
you celebrating on racial equality grounds, or do you think he's innocent?
Oh gosh, I don't think he's innocent.
Uh-huh.
I'm celebrating because a black man got out of jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
mean,
all.
Something
what I
that
thought.
a white guy who went on national TV got elected as the executive of this country.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're doing.
Yeah.
that's
This is-
I just wanted to get that point across because look,
Most people should know by
the
the time by this show that that's where I'm going to stand.
Yeah. As a non-black man, I
Yeah.
cannot fault you for feeling that way because we've all seen plenty of times black dude, white dude do the same thing,
Yeah.
with different results.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I'm still upset about the Florida law where if you have, what is that, 0.025 ounces of crack, you get put in prison like you had 25 pounds of crack, cocaine.
Listen,
powder
and nobody's
cocaine.
going to have that little crack. You either have more crack than that, or you smoked it all. Nobody smokes and leaves 0.025
But you can get,
ounces of
but
crack.
if you get caught with just that little bit of crack,
Uh-huh.
Right.
you will be put in prison like you had 25 pounds of cocaine,
Wow.
powder cocaine.
Well, if you had
Because of
25
that,
pounds of
it's-
powdered cocaine and you were black, because if you have 25 pounds of
This
powdered
is true.
cocaine
If
and
you're
white,
white
they
or-
don't put you in jail.
You don't put you in jail, but that's what a lot of the guys down in Florida prisons are in jail for, because it's a 100% increase because of crack. So the equivalent to that is 100% more for it to equal cocaine. So if you had 0.025 ounces of crack, that would be equivalent to you having just over 22.5 pounds of powdered cocaine. Is how
Which
they-
is dumb because they're the same drug.
yeah, but that's how they judge. That's how they got all these guys in prison in Florida.
Gee, I'm gonna swagger over to a different topic.
ahead.
Cosby. Any last word on Cosby? From you, G.
Power to the people.
Yeah, I know that. I ain't mad about that. Well, just because you said that, and I'm gonna go ahead and queue up then for the people because that makes more sense. We'll take them out the same way we brought them in. Ladies and gentlemen, G. I don't think we'll be seeing you again today. Take your medicine. Easy on the football talk, bro. Okay, easy on the football talk. I don't think I got so hyped. We weren't even talking. I think you ended with Jesus, but I mean, unless we're talking Jesus, I ain't never heard you talk so passionately, my man. This is why I think in the Heartland it's rough because all they got is like Jesus and football, and so
That's why Jennifer doesn't let me watch football no more.
man, Lord have mercy. I never seen the dark screen light up so much. My man came out of the witness protection program just
Why
to,
has it got to be a dark screen?
because you see the screen. Look at the screen. It's dark as hell. You can't even see him. It's rude. Look at that. For the people, my man. Dude, anything for G before he gets out of here?
I want to know which side of the Shikari thing he comes down on.
No, man. Just leave some things. Come
I just
on,
want
man.
a quick
Come
one
on,
word.
man.
I have never seen anybody run that fast on weed before in my life.
That'll do
Dwayne,
it. That'll do it. I'll leave it alone.
I mean, I do pretty good. I do pretty good.
can you break a world record?
I probably couldn't break a world record. You have to. That's the focus. I can have a good time while trying to break a good world record. I think I can do that.
Can we pencil in Shikari for the next
Yes.
episode?
What was the other one? It was Drives Home and Shikari.
Drive home, Shikari, and we'll
Okay.
find a third.
Okay, absolutely. G, take your medicine. Lay down. Go take a nap. Okay. All right, man. I love you. That's G. Roll him out. Oh, do. He gets so hyped, man. I hope we don't do that in our
I
old
don't blame
age.
him. Passionate topic.
Yeah, is it? You're gonna have to tell me, brother, because I don't even know. When you even say Shikari, that doesn't make any sense to me. So I want you to know, I'm not gonna look it up, and I'm gonna stand in the middle and judge, and let you guys flip me for real and see what Debo says, because I'll take it all in.
You don't need to know who she is, but when you hear it, you're gonna have an opinion.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you guys will give me your two sides of the story. I'm gonna stay neutral, and then maybe we'll play the clip at the end and see if we can take a side on it. As far as the football talk, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I had to separate you two. And it was just, it was like two guys. There was like a bar in between. It was just, I know, yeah. Let me get a little closer. Yeah. What's going on here?
I think the listening audience, it may not be great content because we're probably talking over each other.
I mean, it was
but that's
rough. Yeah. I was having a hard time separating. What did he say? You guys would not stop. I was like, oh my gosh, this got real. This got passionate.
I mean, that's how passionate we are about it. I think because I wasn't really listening to him, I was too bad to get my point across.
Absolutely.
I think we're probably on the same side of it.
I had a hard time figuring it out myself. But maybe you'll go back and listen. Maybe you probably won't. Somebody will tell us. So there was that one. What was the first one that we jumped into? COVID. Yeah.
COVID the sequel.
COVID sequel. Stupid. Well, I think all we have, Duder, is the wallet, keys, and watch. That's the old one. It's a phone, keys.
Wallet, keys, phone.
Yeah, wallet, keys, phone. Okay, wallet, keys, phone. For our topics of the day. So if we start with COVID, what's your COVID wallet, keys, phone, Duder?
COVID wallet, keys, phone. It's going to be. So if I'm COVID, is that what it is?
I mean,
if I'm COVID, what are my wallet, keys, phone?
Well, yeah. Okay, so you're the Delta variant COVID. All right, coming out SEAL team Delta, and you're the worst, baddest killer of the latest COVIDs, right? And you got to leave I guess you got to leave somebody's body, or you got to leave. How do you leave if you're Delta?
So my wallet, keys, phone for the Delta variant is holiday parties.
Right. Like a checklist of where they are or something.
Dating apps, and enclosed workspaces with poor ventilation.
That's all you even care about. You don't even care about.
That's all I need. That's all I need to leave the house.
You don't need you need water, moisture in the air. You don't need nothing. Just location.
I need people crowded together. I need people indoors.
Anything named super spreader. Okay, I get it. I got you where you're at here. Okay, I might ask G in a minute, but we'll catch him on the next show and see what his wallet keys for. He might know by the end of the show. All right, so we move from COVID, dude. And on to your college. Okay, if you are a college student and it's July 1st, and you just found out that you can go make money off yourself and there's no problems, what's your wallet, keys, phone for the day as you're about to leave?
Yeah, so I was thinking about this earlier, and I wonder, because we're older now,
right?
I wonder if most college students have their wallet in their phone.
100%.
They're probably paying with Apple Pay.
Absolutely.
Or, tap your phone on the thing, and they're not using analog shit like we are with our debit cards and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I wonder if maybe their wallet is already in their phone, but that's a whole separate point.
Yeah.
So my wallet, keys, phone for a college athlete on July 1st would be a strong Instagram following.
Ooh.
Because I feel like I could get more endorsements if I have more people following me. It would be blank check.
Ooh, just walk around with one. Signed to yourself. Sir, would you like to fill this in? No? Okay, fine. No worries. Sir, would you like to fill this in? No? Fine. Don't worry about it. Sir, would you? Absolutely. Yeah. 0. Add another 0, 9, 9.
Comma in there.
Yeah, comma there, brother. Yeah.
And then my third one would be condoms, because now I'm making money.
Just, man, be safe, people. Okay? Be safe. COVID's real. Okay? Wrap it up, everybody. Wrap it. That's a public safety announcement right there for you. Okay, G, because I know you can hear me in the booth. Walk around the corner real quick. I'm not going to breathe in. Do you have to add one to the college student? Could we get the college student's wallet, keys, phone? Do you have one to add to his? If I take one of the dudes out, what else am I putting in? Put one in.
I enjoyed what dude had.
He had a
so,
nice. It was really good. It was really good.
yeah.
It was.
and
Really,
we were on the same side.
oh, okay. See, I thought so. I thought so. Okay, go back in the booth. Go away. All
But
right.
you remember me as a college professor, so you know what I needed.
See. Oh, that's true. Wow, that's a really.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Go back in the booth, you dirty man. Go away, you dirty old.
Check out, I believe
Check-
that was season 3, if
Oh,
the listening audience is
wow.
unfamiliar.
Wow, you dirty, dirty man. Okay, here we we did COVID. We did college. What's the last one? Duder, what did I miss?
Criminal. Oh, I meant
Oh,
Cosby.
okay. Shit. All right, dude. You're Bill Cosby. You just walked out of jail. You feel a little vindicated. You feel good about yourself. You feel like pudding pop. But you know you can't get no pudding. Okay, ain't nobody gonna give you no pudding at all. If you're Bill Cosby outside of a sweater,
Well, Felicia Rashad, maybe.
you never
'cause,
know.
she was supporting him, and then Aunt Viv from Fresh Prince was like, "Are you crazy?"
Yeah.
And they had a whole back and forth battle.
Should see Twitter. If you're Bill Cosby in 2021 and you're walking out and you're a free man, let me see, leaving the hotel room because you didn't go straight home. What you gonna grab, man? What's your wallet?
This is the easiest one. This is by far the easiest one. Sweater, pudding pop, Quaaludes.
That's it. That's all I got, man.
That's
Just fucking
all I
Mike.
need.
That's it. Just, man, you know who I am, first of all. And matter of fact, I'm hungry, and I ain't done it's putty pop. And man said, "Fuck me with it," so I fucking with putty pop. I don't care. And put these in my pocket, and they still won't know. They still won't know what to say. Oh wait, yeah. What's up, buddy? It's I'm live on the air. It's all right. Go. What do you need? What do you need? You want? It's time for lunch. Yeah. Nice job, dude. Nice job.
There it is. Appreciate that.
Son, I'll be bringing lunch in just a moment. Okay, love? Okay. I love you. Just need to finish my show.
Man, work from home affects everybody, huh?
You know, it's different. Dude, you'll find out, bro. You don't even get to crack the door and you take a poop. It's just a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing.
I hope I don't find out.
Yeah, hopefully. What'd you say? I couldn't hear. What'd you say?
My dog. I said I hope I don't find
Okay,
out. My
okay.
dog already sits outside the bathroom when I'm in there, and I can hear him sniffing and shit.
Yeah.
I don't want little kids knocking on the door or turning the knob
What do
or
you mean?
whatever.
Dude, you're so naive. They don't knock. Anyways, so G, I got to pull you back, man, because I got to give dude that was a little weak on the pudding pop. Other than a pudding pop and sweater, we're gonna dish the sweater. We're gonna keep the preludes. 'Cause, I mean, we know you're gonna do that, G. But what else is Mr. Cosby, as we call him? What's he taking with him on his day out of the hotel? Pull it up, G. Now you're far away in the cave.
He's gonna take his
There's a camera on
chocolate
the corner.
cake,
He's gonna take his chocolate cake.
and he's gonna take that submarine sandwich that he always had on the show,
That's it. He's gonna take a submarine sandwich and a chocolate cake because Dad is great. Give
and
us
some
chocolate cake.
Quaaludes, and man, you having a good party right there.
Nobody thinks he's gonna take that ankle bracelet with him. Just saying. Nobody think it's
No.
no.
No,
You know
I'm
what-
ghetto.
you know,
we taking that off.
He ain't gonna put a mask
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
A dirty man, just to cover your face.
He's not putting a mask
Yeah,
on.
He's
put a
not
mask-
putting a mask on.
No.
He's gonna walk in. What?
No, he ain't gonna go to Friend Finder, bring his phone, make
He don't
sure.
need to.
Oh, you might
Yeah,
know
Janice
what I did,
Dickinson's gonna
boy.
be right there.
But I might need to get a little bit in the pudding.
Janice Dickinson's gonna be right there.
Oh man,
Here I am, Bill.
so crazy.
You missed me.
You know, one day, G, I'm gonna just get when I can't mute
Yeah,
you
I
yet,
know.
but-
Shout out Janice Dickinson.
Yeah, see, everybody knows, man. Gentlemen, shall we together today? Since we're here, we already gave the whatnot on the next show. I think a little Hentucky Hank is appropriate for today. Dude's already on the walk, which means the dog's got to pee, which means we've been taking too long. G, shout outs before we go.
Shikari,
Okay.
Bill,
Yep.
and hey, why not the NCAA?
Oh wow. It's okay. Shout out there. All right, G. Thanks for being on. Duder, I'm gonna do my shout outs. Shout out to Fridays. Shout out to Mondays. And shout out to the wet weekend between, baby. That's me. That's Debo. That's what it is. Dude, I'm going to give you the last word. I'm going to give you shout outs. It's all your show, kid.
I got only one shout out. Shout out all the kids getting paid for their hard work in athletics in college. It's about time. Make that money.
Same team, baby. Here we go.
Where is the boo? And a doggy hang. Where